lighter side.
Oh.
I will tell you, I don't know how women
I don't either.
do these things. I was with my hairdresser yesterday for, well, hold on. Why don't you guess how long I was with my hairdresser yesterday for?
Okay, when Angie goes, she's gone for at least 3 hours. So I'm going to say 4?
7.
What? A work day?
A work day. This girl, I made her work because my hair has been really dark for a really long time. So for the first time ever, we removed color, and
Is it naturally
It was a
dark?
process. I mean, I'm a brunette for sure, but it wasn't naturally as dark as what it was. And
Okay.
I've had years of dark color in my hair, so.
I've had years of just this color, and the more things leave, the more I'm like, stay the same.
Yeah. So I know I'm like I was telling you a few minutes before we started. I'm getting some gray hairs coming. They're coming in.
They're not gray. When I get them in my beard, they're just super, super, super blonde, and I have to remove them.
Mine are gray, and then they're crazy. They aren't just straight hair. They're meow. I don't even know what they are. So anyways, we decided.
We're going to the connections code. Go ahead and put your phone up to the screen. You can screen cap that, fill it out. Let us know that you're here. Let us know that you're worshiping along with us. The roads were not the best today, so if you stayed home, that's what we're here for. And if you're driving on in, we're looking forward to seeing you in person.
Yes, and please drive careful and take your time. And you might want to leave a little early because those back roads, I don't think a lot of them have even gotten plowed
They didn't
yet.
get plowed, and 131 from our house was not. It was plowed, but it was, it's all open, so it just blown snow across. It was not the safest trek.
131's, that's
always bad.
It's always like that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, well, do you have a joke for us real quick?
I mean,
What? You know what? Can I pick one?
Yeah, absolutely. Oh.
And
Digging for one. Oh, don't look at the answer,
I
though.
didn't look at the answer.
I see what you were doing there.
It's gonna be lame anyway, because
This one's going to be the best one yet.
Sure, go ahead, hit me.
All right. What did the manager say when he jumped out of the closet? I've had a similar one like this for you before. You should know this. Ready?
Oh, supplies.
Oh.
Is that right?
Yeah. But you got to be supplies. You got to scare the person. Got to get into it. You're like,
you know what?
Oh, supplies.
You know what? The joke was scary enough.
Look at him. He's so cute. Look at the little guy.
Little guy jumping out of the closet.
He's ready to jump
He is
out.
ready.
He's like, yeah.
He's got his
This is
shirt
my
and
one
tie
job
on.
of the
My
day.
one tie is jumping out and yelling supplies.
All right. We have a lot of things to cover
We do have a lot of
today.
things to cover. It's Baptism Sunday today.
Oh my, that startled me.
God bless you.
That was kind of on cue. It's
That was.
Baptism Sunday,
What
and the guy was like, "Yeah, I'm sneezing out of excitement."
Oh, it was totally a sneeze out of excitement. So yeah, it's a awesome way to proclaim your faith, to take that next step in your faith journey. So we're always happy when we get to celebrate here at church. Confetti cannons go off.
Yes.
They're singing. Sarah
again.
holds the microphone better than any stand could ever do.
She's a natural.
Yep.
She's a natural. Yeah. And if any of you guys are like, hey, man, I would be interested in getting baptized sometime and doing this whole experience with us, you can scan the QR code. I'm always going to think of my gray hairs now when we do this. And just let us know that you're interested. I think there's actually a section on the connections card after you scan for baptism. So. If you're thinking about it, feel free to scan that guy and let us know.
Exactly. And when you see people that got baptized today, if you're here, if you see them out in person, tell them, congratulations, great job. Give them a hug if you're able, and move on with your day.
Before we move on, I have to know, is it warm water in the...
Oh, yeah. Yes.
It's not a bathtub.
No, it's warm.
Okay.
It's not hot tub water, but it's warm.
Okay.
They keep it warm. They keep it heated, so that way people aren't getting out of their shivering.
So if you're wondering, you're like, yeah, no, I'm not getting in that cold water. It's
nope.
warm. It's warm water.
Now, if you want cold, I'm sure we can make it that way.
Mm-hmm. Probably we could. We're very accommodating here at Connections.
We are.
All right.
Speaking of accommodating, groups are in turn coming up.
Sorry, guys. We're very distracted because we have a cue card guy.
We have a cue card now.
Yeah.
So,
all right.
Anyway, we are going to talk about groups, and groups are starting up in the next few weeks. If you were part of a previous group, you can keep with that group. You can keep going. If not, you can always join one. Groups are open. You can check on our website. You can check with Pastor Perry, and he can tell you what groups are open if you're having trouble navigating our site. Groups are a great way to really form everlasting bonds. I'm going to say
Yes.
it because you guys are stuck with me forever.
Yes, you can make really true, like great true friendships when you come to group, and it's just amazing. You will have some type of experience no matter what.
Yep.
Maybe awkward, weird experiences if you
At
came
times.
to our group because
Yep.
you know we have a dog who likes to sniff you in areas that she shouldn't.
And then bring up mice that it catches and
Yes, yeah.
proudly display them to you. But guess
Mice.
what? That's all part of doing life together. And I
Yeah.
wouldn't have it any other way.
But hopefully you have the opposite of the awkward experiences and just experiences that you'll never forget.
Yep.
So I think a lot of groups are going to be following a new series that we're starting here in February called Blessed.
Yep.
And if you are going to partake in a group and are going to follow that series, you can purchase a book at the Welcome Center, or you can scan the QR code if you aren't attending in person. We can help make sure that a book gets sent out to you.
Yep.
It's $10. So, and then if you don't feel comfortable with signing up for a group yet, you can still purchase the book to follow along for the
Yeah.
February series. So
Definitely.
I'm excited about that.
Oh, yeah. Me too. It's always great when you have a series and then you can talk about it more outside of church, because
Yeah.
sometimes our lives get so busy, you just start moving on. And then when we get to like group, it's like, we got to, let's cover this. But it's great to take a
Yeah.
step back, think about it. And then sometimes I even go back and
Yes.
rewatch the message so I can have it fresh in my mind when I
Yep.
go in. So, yep.
Exactly.
Awesome. Well, groups, sign up. We want you to part of any group you can be a part of. There's
Yes.
groups that meet every day. There's groups that meet, every day of the week, not the same group, but multiple groups.
Yeah.
There's women's groups. There's college groups. There's
Men's
groups. There's groups with young kids, groups with older kids. There's all sorts of stuff.
Groups with weird dogs. That's our group.
That's our group. Also, we have a Super Bowl party coming up.
Yeah.
On February 13th here at the church. We want you to invite all of your family and friends. Come join us, celebrate what'll probably be a boring game, but it'll be hopefully some good commercials. I have no dog in the fight, so I don't care who plays or who wins. Everybody goes nuts over it. I don't care.
So
I'm also not the biggest sports guy. I'm more nerdy stuff, but that's okay.
I've never really been into football. So who even are the teams that we're predicting to be in it?
I know Tampa Bay is, because my dad texted me this morning a Bible verse and then afterwards said, "Go Bucks."
Yeah.
So that one I know for sure.
Okay. All right.
And I
yeah.
think Cincinnati's in it too. The Bengals are still in the playoff contention.
Yeah.
So
yeah, so we have a big screen, and you guys can come and watch it on the big screen, which
Yep.
is the screen where we follow along
Exactly.
for music and things like that, and bring your family and friends. It'll be a super good time.
it'll be a awesome time.
A Super Bowl good time. Super good time.
Super Bowl good time. I like that. All right.
came up with
Speaking
that on
of
my own.
super good times, I always love when we get to talk to people here at the church and
Yeah.
interview people. So we're going to bring in our special guest. You've seen her up there singing. You've seen her holding the mic during baptisms.
Mm-hmm.
It's Sarah. Come on in, Sarah.
Hello,
Whoa, we got a dance then. Hello.
Oh, I don't even know how to sit.
That's okay. None of us know how to sit when we're
What up?
this close together.
Oh yeah.
How are you today?
I'm doing pretty good. Today is a big moment because I get to once again hold the microphone.
Yes.
I
We have said that
did
multiple
mention that
times.
earlier.
It's a pretty big deal, but
Somebody's got to do the job
Yeah.
of a stand.
it's much more than that.
I know.
She has to make sure she doesn't drop it in the water.
She has to actually move it as the
Yeah.
actual speaker's
It's a big
moving,
deal.
whereas
Yeah.
a mic stand can't do that.
No, it's right there.
And
As
I
much as I
mean-
like to give you guff over stuff.
It's a big deal.
This is one thing where you are the biggest of big deals.
And that's not the only thing you do. We see
yeah.
you almost every Sunday to every other Sunday up on the worship team.
Helping out
singing.
whenever needed.
Yeah.
So I'm going to get the boring question out of the way.
Yeah.
How long have you and your family been coming here to Connections?
That's a
Do the math.
good question. I
Carry the two.
don't know, like 3 years? Yeah, I think
Maybe
so.
3 or 4, something like
Yeah,
that?
3 or 4. A while.
Yeah, it's been a while.
That's awesome.
And you guys have kind of jumped in as soon as you guys came here. But
Yeah.
you've known Steve for like ever, right?
Oh, a really long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is also helpful because we always need help volunteer-wise. And if you are feeling pushed to or moved in that area, talk to Steve, talk to Pastor Perry, talk to Tracy. There's a place for you here to do what you want to do
Yeah.
and what you're good at, naturally good at. So
Yeah. What would you say has been your favorite thing about volunteering on the worship team?
Oh, it's so much fun. I've gotten to know like everyone on the worship team like so well.
Yeah.
So it's been a lot of fun like getting to know everybody. We're like a little
Absolutely.
family.
She's got the like singers.
I know.
Oh yeah,
hold
I got
of the mic.
yeah.
Meanwhile, I'm sitting here grabbing it
I
like
know.
it's gonna fall apart.
I'm like, I squeeze my microphone so hard.
That's why we're gonna need new mics soon.
We're such naturals.
I know.
They picked the two weirdest people to do this show.
I think that's why.
And we,
Well, the weirdest person. You're not even close to being as weird as I am.
We want a challenge?
Challenge
A
accepted.
weird off.
A weird
Weird
off.
off. I like that. Ooh,
Me
you can
too.
hold the microphone for
I
us.
would do that.
So yeah, I think that's a really important call out though, that you guys are became like almost like a family, like a worship team family,
Oh,
and you can
yeah,
tell
it's
that you guys
great.
have really built strong relationships.
Yep.
And
Right.
that's just another benefit. If you are wondering what it would be like to volunteer, you are going to build solid friendships and bonds with people here at church, just like we talked about with
Yep.
the groups earlier. So
And
Yeah.
everyone's welcome too, like no matter your level of talent, like even if you're just wanting to learn how to do an instrument, like
Yeah.
you should reach out to Steve as well, even for that.
Agreed.
yeah.
Yep.
So we had all sorts of things like
I know.
harmonica. That's my favorite.
You got any fun questions that you can think of?
Well, we weren't planning on doing an interview today.
We were
so
going to do a different kind. Maybe
were.
check back next week for
got a
that.
little
Although I'm not going to
something
be here next
special.
week because I'm at camp with the kids for.
What the heck, Andy?
I'm sorry.
You're
Oh my
slacking.
gosh.
I know.
Before I forget, I just want to say good morning to Carson. I did see you drop
Carson.
a line in the chat. Good morning. Thanks for chatting with us, Carson. I guess my one question for you, it's not really a fun one. So you volunteered to come and hang out with us on a good day today.
Yep.
Do you have anything on your bucket list?
Ooh.
Yeah, that's like one of my favorite questions.
My bucket list.
Yeah.
I mean, I've always thought it'd be cool to skydive, and I'm like scared to do it. 'Cause
Yeah.
I don't really like big
Me too.
drops, but I want to try it, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
Not
I
me.
go for it.
Not
If I
me.
did
Why would I
it-
jump out of a perfectly good working airplane
I
when
would
I don't?
have to put a diaper on, like straight up adult
They
diaper.
would have
multiple.
to knock me out and then jump out of the plane, and then I'd wake up and be like, did it happen? Because
Yeah.
if not, I would not do well. I don't like heights. I don't need thrills in my life.
Yeah, I get kind of like shaky, just like if we're at the mall, for example, and like I get close to the railing, I'm like,
edge?
ugh.
I know. I'm like sitting back. I'm like, maybe I can look over today. No, can't do it.
I'm the one like to the side of all of the individual stores. Yeah.
Yep.
Well, that's really
Okay.
cool.
I mean,
That is cool.
Maybe one day we're gonna have you back on the pre-show, and you're gonna tell us that you
Exactly.
went skydiving.
And real quick, I just saw a picture a few days ago, right? Your little boy turned 9 months or no? 10,
He's about to be 10 months.
10 months.
It's crazy.
Wow.
He's a big
where's
boy.
where does the time go?
It's just, I don't know.
Do you guys think you want to have some more kids?
Oh, yeah.
Do you have like a set number?
I mean,
10.
we're thinking 2, but you never
2.
know. Like, I mean,
Two's good.
two's good. Solid.
We had 2. Yeah.
Yeah.
All
One for each.
of your standard size cars fit 2.
Yeah, just
Exactly.
take your precautions so you're not like me with the surprise 3. That's all I'm going to say about that one.
But we love condoms.
Those surprisers, they will get you. Well, thank you so much for letting us interview you today.
Yes, thank you for
Yes.
jumping in and
Yeah.
volunteering once again, as you always do, to
Yes.
help us out. And you guys can look at her during the service
Watch
holding
her
the
hold that microphone.
and singing. Too. No,
Yeah.
yeah, you're singing today too, right?
I am
Yes.
singing as well.
Man, look at that.
You're a busy girl
triple
today.
It's a
duty now.
big deal.
Well,
And hey,
you-
if you ever need a microphone holder for the pre-show, just
That's
reach
your
out.
girl.
I got you.
I've got
you.
1, 2. So yeah, I'm good. All right.
All right.
Thank you,
Thank
Sarah.
you, Sarah.
Oh man,
She's awesome.
I love talking to people here at church.
Yeah.
It's just another way to give back is by volunteering,
Mm-hmm.
and another way is to to actually donate offerings
Yes.
to us. I mean, the only way this church keeps moving, the only way we can keep moving God's message forward is by weekly donations. So if you
Mm-hmm. Yes.
call Connections home, there's plenty of ways. There's the boxes here if you show up in person.
Mm-hmm.
They're on the actual inside of our church here.
Yep.
Or you can give online, set up reoccurring payments. I know that's easy for me because
Yep.
I'm not good with checks.
Us too.
And I forget things, so it's
Do
nice
that
to
on
get
the
there.
app.
Yep. So anyway, that's just been it this week.
Yes. And, lastly, just pray for the church, for all the members in the church, our community.
Yep.
I
Pray
mean,
for me
just as
next
important as
weekend,
donating.
taking 13 teenage boys to camp.
Got it.
But we
I'll put
appreciate
that
you
on my
guys.
list.
We hope you have an awesome week. There's Justin. He's not doing anything crazy this week.
I
But we
know.
hope you have a good one.
Ooh, he's fighting.
See ya.
Bye, guys.